All right, let's talk about union types. With union types, we can give a variable or a function parameter more than one type. So let's define a function for converting weight from kilogram to pounds. Now we give it a parameter called weight. Now let's assume that this parameter can be either a number or a string. So we annotate it with number or string. So using a vertical bar, we can create a union type. Now, we can call this function in two ways. We can give it a number or a string like 10 kilograms. Okay? Now, let's finish up this example. So we're going to annotate the return type and return a number. Now, in this function, at this point, we don't know if the weight is a number or a string. So if we type weight period, we only see the properties and methods that are common between numbers and strings. So both numbers and strings have these three methods: to locale string, to string, and value of. So here we are not seeing methods that are specific to numbers or strings. And this is where we use a technique called narrowing. So we're going to narrow down this union type into a more specific type. So here we can say if type of weight equals number. Now in this block, the compiler knows that the weight is a number. So if we type weight period, we see all the methods that are available in number objects. And by the way, we don't necessarily need the code blocks here. In this line, if you have a one-liner and type weight period, we still see all the methods available in numbers. Okay? So what are we going to do here? We're going to return weight times 2.2. Otherwise, if we end up here, that means weight is a string. So now we see all the properties and methods of string objects. Okay? So to finish this example, here we're going to return. First, we need to convert the weight to an integer. So we call parseInt, pass the weight, and then multiply it by 2.2. Okay? Now back to the terminal. Let's compile our code and see what we get. All right. We're going to go to index.js. Take a look. Our union type is not part of the generated JavaScript code. It's purely for the compiler to do its type checking.